He always wondered why poor people stay poor, no matter how hard they try. Every month he worked, and every month he broke again. He would look at rich people and ask himself, what are they doing that I'm not? But one day, everything collapsed. Unexpected bills, growing debt, and zero savings. He sat on his bed staring at the ceiling, whispering to himself, is this really my life now? Because whenever money came, problems arrived twice as fast. He tried budgeting but failed, tried saving but failed, even tried ignoring the stress, but that failed too. The truth was painful. He wasn't a failure. He was simply unprepared. He lived in survival mode, not growth mode, and every small setback felt like a mountain crashing down on him. One night, completely exhausted, he opened YouTube and typed the question that had been haunting him. Why do poor people stay poor? That video changed everything. He learned that rich people think long-term, but poor people think only about today. He realized he spent money emotionally, not logically. He avoided learning about money because it felt overwhelming. And most importantly, he learned that the biggest enemy of a poor person is fear. Fear of trying. Fear of losing. Fear of being judged. That night, he made a decision. No matter how scared he was, he would change. The next morning, he woke up with a strange feeling hope. He grabbed a notebook and wrote, "Today, I'll fix my life." And for the first time ever, he actually meant it. He looked at the words again, realizing he meant them. He stood up, ready to change. He walked to the window, imagining a better future. And for the first time, he felt hope, not fear. That day, he felt like his whole life was falling apart. But he didn't know the real story was only beginning. He walked home silently, with one question echoing in his mind. Why did I break this much? But then a simple thought hit him. If I'm the one who fell, then I'll be the one who stands again. He decided that day. No more complaining. No more waiting. No more excuses. When he checked his pocket, he found only $2. But inside his mind, he carried dreams worth millions. He went home, opened his old laptop, and started searching for business ideas. Slowly, that lost spark in his eyes returned. He wrote down idea after idea, crossing them out one by one. Too hard, too expensive, too slow. Then suddenly, he stopped. One idea. Simple. Zero investment. High demand. His heartbeat changed. He started working immediately, quietly, without telling anyone. Hours passed. Days passed. And then he got his first order. Just $2, but that tiny order felt like someone had handed him a second chance. He worked the entire night, and the next morning, the client texted him, "Bro, this is amazing." That one message felt like a light had switched back on inside him. Orders slowly increased. $2 became $5, then 10, then 20. People who once ignored him started asking, "Bro, how are you doing all this?" But he only smiled, because they never saw the nights he cried quietly while still working. He wasn't successful yet, but he was no longer the broken man he used to be. For the first time in his life, he believed, maybe I can change everything. And that one belief became the beginning of everything he ever dreamed of.